It looks like that little piece is holding it up.
All right, so we are live. 135. Chilling with the NY Warriors. All right, so we got a full panel. I'm not gonna go through everybody's name. I mean, no introductions.
Skip.
Everybody know who everybody is. Just get right into it. This weekend we had New York Comic Con 2017. Few of the NY Warriors are able to go. Carlos, 189, Jeff Johnson, Manny NYC, and Erod 212. They was able to go. Erod may jump in today a little late. We'll see later if he is able to. But let us know, guys. How was the con? I know everyone had they had moments where they were by themselves, but overall, how was it this year? What stood out different this year than last year?
Shit's crowded.
I lost somebody.
That's how it was different. Manny left.
that was Comic-Con.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was, you get there early, it was fine, but around 12 o'clock it just started to pile on, man. And we was there, well, I know I was there till maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it was just packed. It was just packed, man.
Well, the news is, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was that they said this year was bigger than San Diego Comic Con.
Okay.
That's what they were saying. So we're moving up.
Well, I saw one report saying 1,000 people attended. How accurate was that? Or did somebody have a different number?
People attending? What? How many?
4,000.
4,000?
No, 250,000.
Oh, 250,000. Damn, that's a lot of people.
Mad people, yo.
I would believe it.
Yeah, you know what? It felt like, especially when you go down Artist Alley, because there was no AC down there. It was muggy.
It was hot. Well, you wasn't the one working Artist Alley, so you was okay.
Hell yeah, man, he was out there hustling, doing his thing with his T-Mobile T-shirt on, bro.
Yeah, you already know, man. Breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, yo, much respect, yo. Manolo was doing his thing. Much respect.
Oh yeah.
This year. But
So how was the exclusives? What was it that everybody was gunning for this year?
Actually, the Wonder Woman sold out.
Again?
The foil cover. Yeah, and just the whole Justice League team one sold out. What else? All the other ones they had.
I got mine.
What about Aquaman? Did the Aquaman sold out, or you could still find those?
Nah,
I didn't get anything.
They still had those. They still had those other foil covers too. The one with the Flash, Batman, and the gay Green Lantern.
Gay Green Lantern? Fuck you, Manny. God damn.
On a side note,
I like Green Lantern, but
that was
I like Green Lantern, but that.
Which one was it?
Was retarded. It was the one that Green Lantern's like this.
Oh, it's the Batman Dark Knight, the Dawnbreaker. Yeah, that one I didn't like either. No, I agree. That one was a gay. Fuck.
They had a Flash one, right, Jeff? Was it like a 2011 one, right?
Oh yeah, they had Flashpoint issue #1 con exclusive from 2011.
Really?
It was it was a nice cover, $15.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that means it was a reprint then.
But it's
pretty much.
Yeah.
reprint.
Yeah. So that it was, that was kind of stupid to do a reprint of an old book like that for a con exclusive.
Unless
it wasn't a 2017 con exclusive. It was a 2011.
Oh, it was an older one. So they had an older one.
They must have had extra ones.
Backstock, con exclusive.
Backstock. We didn't sell out, so we're gonna charge you $15 again and see if we can sell them this time.
There was a few people that were buying them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're getting them signed. That basically, to be honest, everybody who's on any of those foil covers, the names like Josh Williamson, freaking the other guy, the other Williamson, the other fucking Greg Caputo, all those guys, they were all there. They were all there. They were all signing. They were signing books. Tom King was there. He was signing books. Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of artists there, and of course, Claremont was there. Mark Brooks was there. Eddie Granoff. Mark Brooks and Eddie Granoff. They were both like side by side.
They were right next to each other. Looked like a bunch of bitches.
Mark Brooks on Sunday, he promised the fans that he would sketch on Sunday for them.
Okay.
So he was doing sketches on Sunday. But I didn't get one. I kind of wanted one, but I didn't get one. I was like, oh, all right, whatever. I could get him some other time. And Eddie Granoff.
How much was he charging? Do you know?
I don't know how much he was charging.
2,000.
Nah, there wasn't 2,000.
No, that's Frank Cho.
John Leguizamo was there. Frank Cho, of course, he was there. He just showed up whenever he wanted to. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other names. Jerry Conway was there. The guy.
Jerry.
He killed Creed.
The voice of Batman.
No, that's the other guy. That's Kevin Conroy.
That's Kevin Conroy.
I said Jerry Conway. I think that's his first name, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry. G-E. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, because we ran into him.
He created the Punisher, so he was there. He was signing books. Bob McLeod was there. Krause
Kim
Johnson
Ashley.
was there. Andy.
Was Duncan McLeod
Kim
there?
Ashley was there.
You know, all those names are cool, but I think the biggest name was John Byrne. And I know you guys all got your John Byrne stakes.
That's
so
right.
Let me know, what was your experience with John Byrne? How did you guys find him? I know each of you did your own thing with him. So Manny, why don't you start with you? How was your John Byrne experience?
He was a little the stories are kind of somewhat true of like how the way he is.
He's a dick.
He didn't want to sign anybody's books in any color. Of a dick. So he was like,
but here, listen, tell him his excuse.
His excuse was that they let out that those color markers have oil in them. I don't know, but I could have sworn all markers have that.
No, but he said, but like with the gold and the silver, he said they had their oil base, and if you sign on them, eventually it's going to damage. It's going to damage the comics.
It's
over
paint
time.
markers. They make oil in. I mean, they make gold and silver Sharpies.
What the fuck? I don't get what the fuck do you care? It's our fucking book. Just use this shit. That's all.
No, but he like, I'm not going to sign. He like, whoever created these markers must have been a comic book collector.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So he was. He was being. He just. If it's not his way, it's nobody's way. So.
Well, you know what? His run on Fantastic Four sucked, and nobody cares about him. So goodbye.
Well, nah.
Nah, fuck that shit. I want that sig. That gold sig, bro.
Nah,
so on my 137, you can't even see. You can't even see the sig.
Yeah.
You can hardly see the sig.
No, well, I tried to be slick because you had to buy the Star Trek book. He'll sign the Star Trek book, no problem. And this.
What about you, Jeff?
Okay, first of all, you had to buy this book.
Yeah, you gotta explain this.
This is the book you had to buy. Okay, $10 book, no problem. So he'll sign as many copies of these as you buy, but he will only sign one non-Star Trek book. So I'm trying to be slick. I bring the Star Trek book. I bring up the X-Men, The Days of Future Past, and I bring up the She-Hulk #1, right? Because I love my Shelky. Gotta have this Shelky. All right. So he signed the Star Trek, no problem. Signed the X-Men, no problem. And I'm like, can you do me a big favor? And I'm like, my daughter and I got my daughter in the comic book. She wants to be an artist and all that stuff, and she loves She-Hulk. Can you just sign this one for us, meaning me and her?
Right.
And so he was like, and the guy next to him like, well, he says for his daughter. So he goes, what's her name? And I said, her name is Veronica. And so he went and personalized it.
Okay.
So it's not bad. I mean,
that's not bad.
That's a better John Byrne signature than the ones that's on the other books, though.
True. Very true.
But not what makes this messed up, because you see how he signed that one, right?
Yeah.
Right. That looks cool.
Perfect. Yes.
Look how he signed the Star Trek one.
No wonder you're giving it to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Thanks.
It looked like he crossed it out and like, nope.
Nope, it's on my signature.
Oh my god.
No wonder
that's what he does.
That's what he said. It's just like, yo, Mark, I know I tried to get some of your books signed, but it was too hectic. But you know what? I got the Star Trek book signed by John Byrne. I'm going to give it to you. Now I know why. Thanks, Jeff.
No, trust me. All of the ones that like that.
I'll take it anyway because I like Star Trek and I'll never get his autographs.
They were all like that, bro. To be honest with you, they were all like that.
They were all like that.
It must be some weird style he does with that. Yeah.
Because he knows. He's not stupid.
One thing I want to bring up.
With the She-Hulk, he signed his name across. With the Star Trek, he put John on top and Burns on the bottom. That's how he did it.
Weird.
That's dumb.
That's messed up.
But I got a story.
One thing.
Hold on, man. Fuck this. Hold on one second. I'm going to do my story.
Yep.
I got to get out of here in a little bit. I don't want to be on here too long. So, Ken Lashley, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows the fucking stories with this guy, right? So, you know, he's okay guy, right? So, I give him Thursday, I give him 3 sketches to do for me, right? 2 of them are for me. 1 of them is for Biggs. So, you know how he goes. Name your price, right? So, okay, I want Space Ghost and I want Serpentor on a cover, right? On a G.I. Joe cover. And Colossus is for Biggs. So I give it to him. What do you want to pay? So I go, okay, $50 each. So he goes, all right. So I think he finished it on by Friday. I told him to hold on to it. I go on Saturday, see if the Serpentor is done or either, the Colossus. Oh, nah, man, it's not done. I'm gonna get on that Serpentor tonight. I'm gonna do, get it started, and then tomorrow I'll probably finish it off. Like, all right, no problem. Come back the end of the con on Saturday. It's not ready yet, man. Or whatever. I think it's not ready yet. So I come back on Sunday. Sunday's the last day. He goes out, and this was early in the morning. So I go to him. He goes, nah, man, it's not done. I'm gonna get to it. I come 12 o'clock. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's too much detail. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, what the fuck, yo? Is this guy a fucking cocksucker? Why you not just tell you're not gonna fucking do the thing? Be a real ass nigga and say you're not gonna fucking do the sketch. Right or wrong? Are you guys agreeing with me, or are you fucking being pussy?
I agree.
No,
listen. Listen. If
I'm just letting you go. I don't want to.
You know what?
Listen, if you're gonna, I'm giving you. Okay, you telling me name your. Okay, just say. Listen. He's probably. I don't know if he's not trying to be rude or whatever, but I think it's more ruder when you don't tell the person to do it and you don't do it. But then later on, when he comes back almost at the end of the fucking con, he tells you, "Oh, I can't do it because it's too much detail." Why not tell me that in the beginning and say, "Listen, that's not enough money." You're not being. It's not that you're being a greedy person. Listen, that's not enough money. $50 is too much, especially for a Serpentor, right? Because it's a lot of detail. Because I wanted him on the glider, right or wrong?
Maybe it wasn't a money thing. Maybe he was having a hard time drawing Serpentor.
The thing is, he was on GI. He wasn't on the comics, but he did the designs for some of the Hasbro GI Joe toys, right? So he knows how to draw. Listen, this is Ken Lashley. He knows how to draw whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Was he busy, Manny? Was he getting overwhelmed with
He
sketches?
was busy. I'm telling you. Listen, when I left there on Sunday, he was on a Batman. He was doing a Batman Detective Comics sketch. He had other sketches when I asked for my book back. I was like, you know what? I told him, like, Ken, man, you're not going to get it done, man. That's all right. I'll just catch you on the next one. You can give me back. And that was the Colossus. That wasn't even, he didn't even do the Colossus for Biggs. I'm saying, though, you could do the Colossus for 50. The Space Ghost, you did it for 50, right? That's fine, man. I mean, just, you know what I'm saying? You know how I am. You know the way I am. Listen, if you're going to be real, just be real from the get-go. Listen, I'm not going to be able to do all 3 of these sketches. I want to get to maybe somebody else's sketch before you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
say that to me. Don't go beat around the bush, man. Because I keep it 100. And you know how I do. I tell you guys how it is, right? So I will expect the same way for you guys to tell me how it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I expect him to be the same. I guess I don't know. I'm not saying that I won't get anything done by him again, but it's just a hassle that I have to keep going back to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just wasting my time. I could have had somebody else do a sketch for me.
Right. Well, it also goes the other way. It also goes the other way. You know, when we went to Big Apple Con, remember how many times I had to go to Mark Textiera to just get my book signed 4 fucking times.
You have to wait to the end of the con.
Yo, can
you
guys
doing
hear me
sketches.
or what?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Oh, okay, all right. Just to go back to Ken Lashley real fast, he's a dick, first of all, because number one, Manny got to him before basically when the con first started. So Manny was one of the first guys to ask him for sketches.
There was two guys ahead of me, I believe.
Exactly. Okay, 2 guys, whatever. You talk about a con that's gonna have thousands of people, so he's gonna do like about 100 sketches probably or more. Number one, Manny was one of the first people up to him. Number 2, he took the fucking money. You understand? So it's not like he just said, do these for me and I'll pay you when I come back. No, he took the money. So why is he doing other sketches ahead of the ones he already commissioned first?
True.
That's
No,
facts,
you got a
my
good
brother.
point.
That's facts.
You know, so just on those 2 merits alone, I would have told him off right there. I wouldn't give a fuck who was there. I would have been like, first of all, I was here on Thursday when this con opened. You only had 1 person or 2 ahead of me. You know, they each one did 1 sketch. Number 2, you took the money. If it wasn't enough, then you would have said, yo, how about $10 more and I'll do something and make it happen. And then we would have gave him the $10 more, whatever extras more. But he didn't say none of that. He took your shit, put it on the side, and started taking a whole bunch of other people ahead of you and said, oh, I'm not gonna finish. That's a dick move to me. So
and another thing is I ain't even gonna front, bro. I went back over there on Saturday and I said, you know what? His sketches always look good and he always hooks me up, right? I went back there on Saturday. You know, I had an extra Orion piece, right? I went back there on Saturday and I gave him that piece. I said, listen, Ken, man, you're a good ass dude, blah, 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 blah. Here you go. This is for you, man, because you always hook me up. And then, so I didn't give him that because I felt like he needed to do my sketches for me. I gave him that out of the kindness of my heart because I felt like he was a real dude. But after this con, I mean, it's just everybody knows the situation. And then on top of that, Steven, everybody knows Steven, right? You guys know my boy Steven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Steven's getting a commission done by him, right? Okay, take it home with you. I told Steven, he didn't even want to hear it. He's like, oh, don't give me that negative energy. I'm like, bro, he didn't even let me finish. It's not even about the negative energy. It's about the experiences and the shit that I heard. And I tried to explain to him, Jeff, look at Jeff's situation. They do his shit, right?
Jeff saw him at the con and he still don't got his shit.
It's still
all right, wait a minute.
Wow.
Let Manny tell his story, and then I would tell my story.
So,
all right.
So
the 4-hour version of the show tonight.
And Steven got upset at me. He was like, he didn't want to hear that negative energy, that negative stuff. I was like, it's not even about negative. It's about facts, right? It's about real. It's about facts. And it's for real. And it's the truth. And I was like, all right, you know what? Just let it go. We was at the CBCS place and he was getting kind of upset with me. So I was like, you know what? I just leave you alone, man. So I just left it alone. And
but doesn't he take the books home with him? And if he can't get them done, and they'll ship them out to you?
And you'll never get them back.
Yeah.
You never get them back.
Yeah. Ask Marty, ask Jeff, anyway. Anyway, real quick, before y'all get into it, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat because we got over 25 viewers right now.
Nice.
Shout out to
hold on 1 second. Hold on. I gotta get out of here a little. I gotta get out of here a little. So
I know. All right, go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Joker 21, right? Michael Martinez. You guys know who he is. Yo, he's a good dude because he helped me out, man, on Saturday. I had 200 books to give to Claremont to sign for somebody that deals with CBCS. And, yo, he stood with me and he helped me out. and I want to give him a big shout out for that. And I offered to give him, you know, a little money, and he didn't want to take it. And good dude, man. I even gave him my I gave him my Frank Miller, you know, thing so he could get something done by Andy Kubert. So
nice.
you know.
Yeah, he's on Instagram.
That's about it, man.
He's on Instagram. And he's on
he made his first. He did a video today too.
Oh, he did it. You gotta link it. You gotta let us know. Tell him to post it on the page. Tell him to post it on New York Warriors page so we can check it out.
Yeah, cool. Definitely.
All right, so real quick, I'm going to give a shout out to A Port, Wolf and Fox 77, J Rod Ham 78. We got AG Surf in the house. We got Dino Man 1980. We have Jason Smith, Cholula Comics, SS Comic Reader, Redbeard.
I got a Redbeard.
We got Lord of the Long Box. Who else? We got Rag 718, Gomez, Comic Collector. We have The Great Legend. And who else? We have El Comic Box, Buckshot 33. I just want to make sure I don't miss everybody. J-Rod. Yeah, J-Rod Ham. Yeah, of course. A-Port said that. We got King of the Golden State, and we got Kingdom Comics. And they go Joker M21. He heard your shout out, bro, Manny. He's on the chat.
I saw it.
All right, so real quick, there's another story that I know about, but probably many people don't know about. It goes back to John Byrne real quick. So my man Carlos, if you guys have noticed, he was working the con that Thursday, and he was just getting shout outs from everybody. Everybody he went to get a signing from, he asked him, hey, can you give the New York Warriors a shout out? And as soon as he would get the shout out, he'd post it on the, you know, he'd send me the video. He sent this, you know, on our chat, and then I would post it on the, you know, on Facebook, and I'll post it on Instagram for him. So he got everybody. He got J. Scott Campbell. He got Walt Simonson, Louis Simonson. He got Greg Horn. He got Scotty Young. He got who else? He got Chris Claremont, and I forgot the guy that does. He currently does the Vader run. What's his name? Carlos.
Vader. Darth
the artist or the writer?
Darth Vader.
No, not Eddie Granoff. Matter of fact, I can tell you something about Eddie Granoff and Mark
Jason,
Brooks.
what's his face?
About him.
I know, but real quick, just real quick, I just want everybody to get
the writer, Kieran Gillen, the writer.
Kieran Gillen, yeah, the writer for Darth Vader. But then when he got to John Byrne, go ahead, take it away. What happened when you got to John Byrne?
I go up to John Byrne, I tell him, yo, introduce myself, my name is Carlos, and I even pretty much introduced Jeff and then Manny. Is friends of mine. We have a YouTube channel show called Chillin with the NY Warriors.
Damn, he's watching the show right now.
Would you mind? Fuck him. Would you mind giving us a quick shout out? Just introduce yourself and just saying a shout out. I really don't want to. I don't like the way my voice sounds.
Oh,
so I'm like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Bitch shit.
Wow, that was the excuse. I don't like you. You think I like listening to myself when I'm fucking watching this? I sound like a fucking asshole.
Yo, Tim just said "me cago en la puta madre."
Wow.
Yeah, me cago en la puta madre de John Burns, yo.
Oh man, that's funny as hell, man. Yo, how miserable can you be, right?
I don't know, man. He was a bearded bastard, though, I'll tell you that.
Wow. Like a grumpy uncle or something.
He's a
viejo salao.
That's right, man. That nigga's mad salao because they did that nigga dirty. They put that shit right in his butt when he was fucking at Northland, DC.
Oh, shit.
They said, here, take that.
Watching.
Yo, after he said that, we were all together at the table. Erod, me, Manuel, like, yo, and Jeff, yo, what kind of fucking bullshit ass excuse is that?
That's crazy.
That was a bitch ass excuse too.
Wow.
But the market situation too, man. You're a fucking bitch, John Byrne. I tell you that shit right now. And you look into my fucking face. You see me at another con? Fuck you too, cocksucker. Because if I ever see you at another con, I'm gonna get that motherfucking autograph. And then you know what I'm gonna do with that shit? I'm gonna put that shit on eBay and fucking say, fuck John Burns. Anybody wants to buy this shit? I sell it to you for $20.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Manny Minute.
And that is
That was the Manny Minute.
Somebody in the chat
Right.
already has said, "Oh, I think Wolf and Fox said," and that's the new Manny Minute.
The Manny Minute. I've been
Just saying,
retired.
I got another fucking minute too, man. I can tell you something about fuck all these fucking cocksuckers. Like if you know the nicest motherfucker there, I tell you the nicest fucking guy that was there, Scotty fucking Young. Because you know what happened? Because I fucking didn't want to stand on the fucking line waiting for his autograph. I saw him coming out the fucking bathroom because I was in the bathroom taking a piss. I come out the bathroom. I say, you know what? Let me pull out this motherfucking book because I ain't standing on that long.
I hope you wash your hands. I hope you wash your hands.
He washed his hands. He's washed his hands. So relax.
What about you two? You too?
I didn't wash my hands. I was in a hurry. So he signed my book. I only had one book. His line was crazy long. When I went back over there to go look to see if he was there, he wasn't even there. His line was all the way out.
His line was mad long. He was like, "Fuck it, I don't want to do no more sign."
Nah, but he was the nicest dude there, man. He was like the nicest guy there, man. He interacted with everybody, you know, and he was just happy to be there. He was just like, "Oh, I got to do more cons in the East Coast." That's what he said.
Yep.
And that was it, man.
Yeah, that dude was a cool dude. I could tell he was cool when he also personalized the shout out because Carlos asked him to give Eddie the comic guy a shout out. He did it also. So you can tell he was a really cool guy. So what else was at the con? Who else did you guys see?
Was Todd McFarlane nice?
Yeah, how was
Todd
he?
McFarlane was nice. I got a story about that one too. So Steven so Todd McFarlane has the chain with the skull, right?
Yeah.
Right. Spawn has like a skull, like. So Steven must have saw the skull. He's like, Steven was like, "Oh, I love Punisher too."
Oh man.
This is what Steven told me. Tom McFarlane goes like this. That's Spawn, man. That's Spawn.
Man.
But Steven doesn't make videos or anything like that, so I gotta tell his story, man. But yeah, other than that, man, that was okay.
Well, yeah, I met Tom McFarlane. He is cool. We talked about the Spawn movie, and he said that he also working on Spawn. No, he said he's working on the Spawn animated series as well.
Really?
It's not going to be on HBO, but he is working on the animated series as well.
Is David Koop coming back?
Who knows?
And what else he said? Did he say anything about the movie?
Nah, he didn't talk much about the movie.
Did he say I'm going to be in it?
If you are going to be in it, Eli, you're going to be the violator.
Awesome.
You're going to violate people.
Yep.
I do have a story.
You're going to be violated.
Fat suit and put the paint on.
You're going to be violated.
I got to get the curly things.
Oliver was there, so you could have asked.
Could have asked him for tips, right? Yeah, I ain't go to Comic-Con, so I don't have any stories.
Well, I got a story. I got a story about this book right here. Art Adams.
Okay.
Right. All right. It was like towards the end of the con. Me and Carlos, we was resting. We was just resting. I'm like, you know what? Art Adams is right there. I'm gonna get his signature. So I brought this book. He was doing a sketch, and I'm like, excuse me, can you just sign this real quick? He said, give me 10 minutes. Fine. I backed away from the table. I'm waiting. This older gentleman and his wife cuts right in front of me.
Damn.
Start talking to Art Adams. He stops everything. He stops drawing whatever. Talk to this guy, and they having a great conversation. And I'm like, what the fuck? So
you have it here, folks.
I go up to the table with my comic in hand. I turn around to see who the guy he was talking to was, and it was Bruce Timm.
Wow.
I was like, holy shit.
Bruce Timm was there?
Bruce Timm was there.
You was about to have a nerdgasm right there.
Hell yeah.
Should have asked him.
So Art Adams signed my book.
Mm-hmm.
I went over to Bruce Timm, tapped him on the shoulder. I'm like, I'm a big fan of your stuff, man. And I was just shocked. I got cut off by Bruce Timm.
Damn. Well, yeah.
Damn, if you would have had that book, man, you could have had him sign something.
I know. I wish I had my Harley Quinn book, man.
I mean, I don't understand. If he's dead, why he don't do the show? He's never done fucking New York City Comic Con. Why he doesn't?
You don't want to pay him.
They didn't want to pay him. That's why Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti didn't show up because they weren't invited.
Because they
You
paid
know who
Ric
was
Flair
there
and he
too?
didn't show
As a
up.
matter of fact, he was what's his name? Jeff Loeb was in Sarah Chu is the lady. She does I don't know. She's on working on something. Jeff Loeb was there, and I was telling him, I said, "Listen, man, I don't know about that in humans, but that Gifted was good." And you know, he said, "Stick with Inhumans. This gets better during the season. Don't worry about it." He says it gets better. So I don't know. We
Fucking
should
liar,
stick with it.
high rating.
I'll trust him.
Some other people that was at the con too. Jeff Johns was at the con. Also,
Yeah, he
didn't
was
Erod
there
get
Friday.
No, we tried to get tickets to get his signature, but by the time we got up to the line when they was giving out the wristbands, they sold out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Erod
so it
was
was either
able to get a Jeff
we
Jones.
fucked up because it was either Jeff Johns or fucking John Burns. So we decided to choose John Burns, the fucking dickhead, instead of going to Jeff Johns, who probably would have been a better guy.
He
Exactly.
is a better guy. I met him. He's a nice guy.
He's a young
Exactly.
man. He's not
You would've
bitter.
prob- You would have probably had a, you know what it is the rarity of his signature. But honestly, the rarity, fuck the rarity. It's your experience. You know what I mean? And you rather have a positive experience than a negative experience. You know, it would have made your con more enjoyable. Because who really likes talking about how douchey he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You rather talk about how cool Jeff Jones was and how he interacted with you and all that. So next time we think about it differently. You know what I mean?
Neil Adams was there too. $50 a cig just for regular cig.
Oh shit!
No grading, nothing. Just $50, bro.
You know what, Manny?
That's a lot of donuts.
Manny,
If you paid the $50, then you're a fucking stupid motherfucker, bro.
But Manny, I would have to disagree with you with Ken Lashley because even though he still has my books, he was a cool ass dude at the con.
You're never gonna get your book.
No. I already talked to him on Facebook. He mailed them out.
He mailed it out.
Yeah. But
when? Today?
Yeah, he said he was gonna do it today.
Nah, he just he probably didn't even get
not,
home.
Not after he watches this show.
That's why I kept quiet. That's why when Manny was having his moment, I kept quiet. Okay.
You're affiliated. Yeah, that's it. He probably just went to the post office and said, "Give me that."
Shit.
But the thing is, and I gotta give him props on this, he's doing Milestone. He's working on Icon and Rocket. He was telling this to me and Carlos.
Black Lightning.
Yeah, and Static and all of them. And so I got pumped. So I got to get
those whack ass characters though.
Whoa. Icon is not a whack ass character. I will kick your ass, okay?
First off, Icon is a whack ass character.
No, he's not.
Shock is a whack ass character.
That Shock was good.
Don't be dissing Icon.
You see the cartoon?
The cartoon was good. The character sucks. What do you want?
You even read it.
Nah. But anyway, this is what he told me and Carlos.
What he told you and Carlos? He said he's going to put it in your book.
No.
He's going to kick Carlos in the ass, right?
Cállate la boca, por favor. Cállate la boca. He said he's working on X-Men for Marvel. He's working on Milestone for DC. He's going to start doing less commissions because he's not going to have enough time. That's what he told me and Carlos.
So his commissions are going to be less then. He's probably going to want more money.
Well, he said he's not going to be taking as much.
All right, so you're going to get less commissions then.
NY Warriors fractured now. That's how we always are.
No, we always like this, man.
Listen, man, you know what, man? There's always going to be one artist, once they start getting big in the fucking head, there's always going to be the next motherfucker to come right behind them. You're going to be a nice guy. You're going to get a lot of commissions from him. Then he's going to get big in the head, too. Then it's going to be it's just a fucking circle. Once they start getting fucking, they think like they are this fucking big shit, then, you know.
I think that's happening with Andy Granoff and Mark Brooks.
And Mark Brooks.
Yeah, they set up schedules, man, to get SIGs.
You know what, though? Those guys.
Tell them about the schedules, Jeff. And then I'm going to tell them my story about them.
They're awesome artists, man. You can't fuck with those dudes.
Yeah, they're awesome artists, but come on, man. All right, this is like Mark Brooks. He got he scheduled 2 signings, right? One of them was like, what, from 11:30 to 12 o'clock, and the other one was like from 5 to 6.
An hour?
That's it.
Yeah.
And what was he doing all that time between those two times? He just sitting right there in the corner drawing, doing sketches or whatever. Same thing with
he's
Annie
doing
Granoff.
commissions.
Same thing with Annie Granoff. His
He
wife
just
or
makes a
girlfriend,
star, right? He does a B, he does an M and like in a star or something.
something like that. Yeah.
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 Yes.
Okay.
And same thing with Annie Granoff. They scheduling like half an hour for signing. Like, come on, man. I mean, your guys are good, but not that good.
Yo, those guys are good, dude. Those guys are good. I'm gonna stop you there. But listen, you gotta understand those guys. They was commissions, man. They were doing those commissions. Listen, nobody's talking about Art Germ was the same way too. This motherfucker only
he left
had a
early,
signing.
man.
Don't even.
He had a signing from 2 to 3 o'clock every day. That was it. That's the only time you could get a book signed, unless you bought one of those fucking stupid ass prints that he had that he was selling.
That's crazy.
Prints is just. I mean, you know, for me, it's just a waste of money. I got a few prints. I'm not even gonna front. I got a few prints, but to me, it's just a waste of money and a waste of space. But if you really like the prints, then you go get the prints. But he was the only one. He was crazy. J. Scott Campbell, $20 for the next cig. It used to be 10, now it's 20. And now this motherfucker selling slabs. And he's selling the slabs for like $3 to $250. They 9/8 with his signature on it. Are you fucking kidding me? Those books is not even worth that much.
Wow.
He's slapping his own books. He's slapping his own. He's cutting everybody off.
His corners.
You know, and that's the article that we read a couple of episodes back about people
they're
artists
going
like that,
into business for themselves,
and they killing the comic books. They killing your local LCSs. They kill your local LCS doing that.
Yo, he was selling customized lanyards for $5.
I know.
He always been selling those ever since I've been going.
Wow.
Man.
So let me read a couple of comments on the chat. So Tim writes, "Man, the NY Warriors are so jaded now. Last year they were so happy. Yo, we were a little happier last year. I'm not gonna front. Last year's experience was. You know what it is when you do this for a while, you start nitpicking at what ticks you off. You know what I mean? So before you meet these guys and you're all cool, happy as your first. But then once you start getting to see the other side of everything, you know how you.
Yeah, we're a little bit older, a little bit wiser.
It is. Yeah. Easy Pack in the house. Oh, the great legend.
You're breaking up.
Easy Pack in the house. Oh, you sure? What about now? Can you hear me now?
I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys later. Let me just say one thing. What's his name? Antony was working with the enemy, man. He was with CGC witnessing autographs. Herc loves comics. Big shout out to Herc, man. He was cool though.
The enemy.
Working with the enemy.
I thought the enemy was Starbucks.
He was doing his thing though. He was doing his thing. So listen, I'll see you guys later. Keep up. Next, this week's Mr. Miracle has Orion on the front cover. You know I'm gonna grab like 20 copies of that. I haven't bought any new books in like 2 weeks, so see you later. I picked up 2 nice books. Picked up Detective Comics 251, great condition, and I picked up X-Men 101. I upgraded the one that I just bought from somebody else. I upgraded that one. It's probably an 8085. So here you go, Tim. That's for you. You should have let me buy the one you had because I paid only $200 for mine. So you lost out, man. So I'll see you later. And good night. And I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Later.
Good night, man.
All right, man. All right. So, all right. Now that asshole's gone, right? And the word.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yeah, you know he's gonna watch that. He's gonna be like, "Big."
Shout out to Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just trying to read some of the comments. The great Eli, he said you saw your wolf pack. He just saw red and black.
Wolf pack, red and black attack.
SS Comic Reader says, Biggie's Jeff, man, did y'all get those Ashcan Doomsday preview books at Jeff John's panel?
I was yelling at him.
Yeah,
I was yelling at you.
yeah.
to get them.
I was telling you, I said, get the ash cans, guys, and you're like, the con's over. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff,
You know what?
man.
Because focused all their time on signing, and
Yeah.
that's what kills you the con. You know, it's good to just go with just like a certain amount of people that you're gonna just sign with, or if you're in a group, you can knock out certain things.
Right.
Like the way we did at the last year's con and the Big Apple Con.
Right.
You know, one person went to that, and then you were able to hit up everything. And the con this year was, you know, I didn't go Friday, 3 days, but you know those no, he went off out of the 3 of them. He was working. Carlos only went 2 days,
But
so
you know
it was
what?
like,
You know what the thing is too? They were doing a lot of stuff all at the same time, like the John Burns, Todd McFarlane. They were signing at the same time. Then you also got Art Germ, who was signing for only an hour and stuff. So you
makes no sense.
yeah, it's like you had to choose one. You couldn't do all three. I was lucky to get
they did that
McFarlane's
purposely
signature.
to divide the crowd. Yeah, that's done personally, so that
You're
the
breaking up,
crowd
E.
could be divided.
You're breaking up
You know,
big time.
there's
No.
no way you're gonna carry. Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, you're breaking up big
Forget
time, dude. But anyway.
Damn
but
Time
anyway,
Warner.
You know, yeah, I know. Tell me, freaking
Yeah,
tell me
right.
fucking
Upgrade.
internet companies. That's going to be one of the rants coming up anyway. But when Jeff told me about Archerm, because I gave Jeff an Archerm grip, because I gave already a couple of books for Los to do, and I didn't want to overwhelm you, dude. And Jeff's like, and Archerm got like announced like almost like a week or two before this thing is going, because he wasn't originally on the list. So I said, oh shit, let me send it to Jeff, because Jeff is going to go see Archerm and everything like that. So I said, all right. And then they go, Jeff, how did it go? It's like, couldn't find him. I'm like, what do you mean you couldn't find him? Yeah, he only signed an hour. Okay, you're there 4 fucking days. You have a hot cover right now with the Supergirl shit, right? You only sign an hour each fucking day. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, that makes no sense. I mean, you got all these artists and writers there, and they're not at the fucking tables. Just sit at the fucking tables and sign shit. You know, that's what you're there for.
Yeah, it's worse than Ric Flair. At least Ric Flair don't show up.
He had his own booth selling his own merchandise.
That's
and
what I'm
everything.
saying. How can you do that?
Tebow saving another AOL CD.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah.
Can't use those no more.
Yo, my connection is fucking horrible today, man. It's just, I don't know, man.
You gotta get that hardwired, man. I'm telling you.
Get that Verizon files.
Listen,
I'm
that hardwired, that shit's all over my TV in the living room. I'm gonna run it through
I'm
walls.
using wireless now, and my signal sucks, but I'm still kind of in here. If I start talking like E, you know what happened with me.
Yeah, I know. So basically, I mean, you have something else you wanted to say about the con?
I mean, it might
Yeah, let me
sound
tell you
like
about Mark Brooks
Go ahead.
and Eddie Granoff.
Oh yeah.
Eddie Mark
go ahead.
Granoff Brooks.
So I didn't get no book signed by Mark Brooks because he pretty much already signed all my books. I went up to Addy because I wanted him to sign my Uncanny Avengers #1, the one with the Scarlet Witch on the cover. So when he signs the book, I start telling him, introduce myself, and I say, my friends and I, we have a YouTube show called Chillin with the NY Warriors. If him and President, they were sitting right next to each other. If you guys don't mind just introducing yourselves and just giving us a quick shout out. So Mark Brooks was like, I have no problem. Are you with it, Addy? So he looks at the line who he has. He had like 2 people on his line. And he tells me, can you come back tomorrow? And we can do this tomorrow. I have a lot of people here to sign. And like I said, I only see 2 fucking people. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I asked Mark, you all right there? I was like, yeah, no problem. All right. Next day comes. I see them. Asked them again, can you come back in a few hours? Then we'll do it then. That's when I told Jeff, yo, I'm not even gonna ask them. Fuck them. That shit. I mean, something that took about, how long were the videos? 5 seconds?
I mean, it was like
that?
15 seconds the most.
Like,
If that.
like 5 seconds.
Yeah, like 5 or less.
That's like some prima donna shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Just like Manny says, they're like one of my favorite artists. Like those two and Alex Ross, those are like my top artists. But I'm like, damn, something that's quick. So I didn't appreciate. But one thing I gotta say though, while me and Jeff won the line for Walt Simonson, some dude came up to us and like, "Yo, good show," shook our hands and then walk away. And then I'm like, "Damn," which I want to apologize. I should have asked him what was his name and shit. So if you watch it, yo, much respect, bro, much respect.
Yeah, shout out to that guy who.
Shout out to the random guy.
Yeah, random guy who met us at Walt Simonson table, man. Let us know your name, man. We want.
Yeah, right. Shout out to the random guy.
I was surprised, man. I forgot to ask the name because I was shocked. Because you shook our hands. He go, "I like the show. Keep up the good work." And I'm like, "What?" I was shocked. So that was cool.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, I guess it is.
Yo, you're breaking up, bro.
You guys. Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything what you said, E.
Yeah.
Biggie's the robot.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna call it.
It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10:50.
Yeah.
It's time to show the new books.
Are we gonna call our Thames and walk to Midtown?
You want to do some new books real quickie? Before you crap out on us.
Go ahead. Let's see what you got. Go ahead, Marky. Take it away. Show us what's coming out this Wednesday.
All righty then. Hold on one second. Of course, I'm not set up. Hold on.
Oh, come on, Marky.
Man, I had it here. Hey, man, it's fucking Google, man.
Google sucks. I'm on Firefox, and it changed my life.
Yeah,
also, another thing, on Saturday, I went to this Star Wars panel, 40 years.
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
That was real good, man. I got to meet Pablo Hidalgo. He's like one of the guys that confirms what's canon, what's not canon. Mm-hmm. So that dude's real cool. Signed like fucking 9 books for me.
Did you ask him to make Shadows of the Empire canon?
Oh, I would love that.
Nah.
They will never. I don't think they'll do it. It'd be nice if they did, Eli, because I liked Shadows of the Empire.
That was my favorite one. Like that was the only expanded universe thing that mattered.
Right. It was a game. It was a game first, and then then they did the novel and everything.
That was for the N64. That's right.
N64.
Oh, how you gonna waste all that money?
To the chat, we got chat. Got Monk's Den. Haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? We got Beyond the Blast Door popped in for a minute. Jason Smith. I'm not sure if I mentioned him before. Trinity Comics, Punisher Comics. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Yo, real quick, the new trailer came out already for Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. We were kind of waiting for it and stuff, but damn.
I'm not trying to watch it.
You know what? There's the new Justice League trailer, that trailer, Pacific Rim's new trailer came out, but the other shows during the week, I'm sure they'll talk about that. So,
yes.
Our show was more about what happened, with you guys at New York Comic Con.
Right.
With the signings and everything.
Yeah, let's just get to it here.
Yeah, Action Comics.
Oz Effect number 3. Oz Effect number 3, the 3D cover. I've been liking this story. I don't know about you guys, but it's been cool so far. So
I liked it. It's a good story.
Yeah, I only read the first one because, like I said, I haven't gone to my LCS in 2 weeks. I haven't picked up any books, but it's all on my pull list. So when I grab it, I'm gonna finish it out. What's the cover look like?
The cover looks like this. So it's going to be Superman and Jor-El. That's going to be the 3D effect.
Oh damn! I think it's not even showing there.
Yeah, you got some badass connection. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going then.
Let's keep going. We're just going to keep on going. There's the variant. That's a non-3D variant.
Sorry, I can see it on my phone.
All right. And Batman and the Birds of Prey. Yeah, we'll just chill over here.
Nobody reads that.
No, it's not a bad cover.
I like the Wonder Woman cover better.
Yeah. The Wonder Woman one? Okay. Wonder Woman? Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
That's nice. All right. And this is my favorite book. And this is Joe Frost's favorite book. That's right. You're gonna like this. Metal #3. Get with it or be a loser. I don't give a shit. The hell with you.
I have
Marvel
not
fans.
read the main Metal storyline. I've only read like the tie-in stuff.
Yeah, it's been. I got to tell you, maybe for some people it's not for everybody, but for me, what they're trying to do, at least I think they're trying to do, is trying to make sense of some
It's
stuff.
just DC stealing all my ideas I had since grade school.
That's exactly right, Eli.
Like, I'm
Yo,
serious.
Mark, you know
I
your
said
metal
they should
signed by
bring-
Capullo.
Oh yeah, I know you. I know. Los hooked me up and got my medal signed by Capullo. So that is totally awesome. I can't wait to
But
get
yeah,
that.
no, I was the first one telling all my friends, like, listen, they need to bring the Watchmen into. They need to do a story. They bring the Watchmen in, and
Well,
then they should do something with like Sandman or something like that.
Well, this is a little bit. This is not dealing with the Watchmen thing yet.
Yes,
This is dealing with something else, with some dark universe, and it has to deal with the metal, the ninth metal, with Hawkman and everything else, and everything's just getting all screwed up here.
Yeah.
And I'm really.
Show the Jim Lee cover, Marky. Show the Jim Lee cover.
I like what they're doing with the throwbacks to the other characters that I do enjoy, like the cool Dr. Fate, Plastic Man, and they're also, like you said, that they're bringing in some other unique characters that we haven't seen in a while. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks like a Batman Doomsday.
Yeah, well, that's one of the evil. Oh shit!
Look at that. I wish that was a foil
That's
cover.
all of them. That's all the Dark Knights.
That looks like what you call it, Justice League.
Right, it's like
Yeah,
right. You got it. I like these Dark Knight one shots because I like how they take Batman is taking the powers of that hero and making it an evil version of himself. This one, the Joker Who Laughs Last. This is the one I'm really interested in on how this happened to this Batman in this universe.
Oh, you gotta read.
We gotta wait for it. We gotta wait for the one shot to come out. All right. Oh, there's another one. Jesus Christ! How many fucking covers did they make of this? All right.
It's 4 of them. It's 4 of them. It's a Andy Kubert, it's a Jim Lee, it's the Capullo,
Yeah, why is he?
and I forgot what the other
This
one
is
is.
JR.
Yeah, that's
No, John Romita Jr. Yeah.
Batman Detective Comics.
It's a nice cover.
Yes.
I'm gonna read it.
I
Those Oz's
I ordered from 789 Comics on Instagram. I ordered a Matina variant, the one with the face of the Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, you did? Oh, nice.
Yeah, the face. Yeah, I was trying to get the set, but they sold out, so then they had the single one. So, which I got the single one, which is cool.
Now, have you guys been reading detectives?
Yeah.
So you guys know who that Batman is, then, right?
Yeah. It's Tim Drake. It's Batman.
Yeah, that's future Tim Drake. I wonder if that's the future Tim Drake from Batman Beyond that they pulled out.
He called out sick.
Now this one's a new one.
Some
Gotham City Garage.
Oh yeah, that's the online book that they're bringing out to comics.
That they're bringing into print. Okay, like what they do with Injustice, right? Basically, it's
this is based on the statues.
Oh jeez. All right, here. You know what? I've been reading this, and now I really can't wait for this book because we've seen Superman in his regular title get the yellow ring, and Sinestro's back. And I've got to tell you, I am really, really shocked on how good this book has been doing. Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns. It's been really a good story. Because I got to tell you, ever since the Jeff Johns left in the New 52 era, whoever this guy took over the book, and I really didn't like the stories that much. But this one, he's hitting it right out of the park. He's bringing everything to me personally, that I like about Green Lanterns and the whole myth and the whole Sinestro thing. And now with the fear ring that Superman's got, which is going to be a cool story. At least I think so.
Yeah.
And this is the variant. I like the first cover better.
Yeah, regular cover's better. I don't like that.
All right. Justice League of America. No one's reading it. Anybody reading it? I'm not reading it. I'm really
the only book I got is that exclusive that came out at New York Comic Con. That's it.
Oh, wait,
Mr. Miracle.
Oh, Mr. Mel, this has been like a great book. I've been reading it. I really like it. It's really a good book. Yeah, this is the cover. You know, so go out and get it if you haven't gotten it. What are you waiting for? It's really good.
Yeah, that's
if you like
the
New
variant,
Gods,
I
you
know.
like. Yeah, if you like the New Gods and Mr. Miracle, you're missing out.
Yep.
Now here you go. Here you go. Ragman. Ragman's coming back.
Ragman's coming back.
Yeah.
The only Jewish superhero.
Don't worry, James. We go through Marvel, so just DC's first.
Yeah, you know, it got Alphabet. You West Coast guys, knuckleheads over there. You wait, don't worry. We'll get to your precious little fucking Marvel. Don't worry about it. God damn.
Hey, Marvel's not complete. There's still like 4 good.
All right, Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Yeah, they just Oh, wait a minute. I just thought forget it.
No,
I thought Bizarro died.
No, he didn't. No.
Nobody. Who? Come on, this is a comic book, man.
Look
Whoever
at that.
dies.
It's a nice cover by that person. The person that drew Witchblade? I forget how you say it.
Oh, just to throw out there, there's another con coming up in December, Ace Comic Con in Nassau Coliseum.
Right.
Manny's working that con. I may
Nassau
go.
Coliseum. See Hulk Hogan, buddy.
Marky, you going, Marky?
Haven't decided
That I
yet.
don't know. Yeah, that's going to be a last minute thing, my man.
Nobody's
If
reading
I
that.
do go.
Oh, is that Supergirl?
My man Dan Jurgens is gonna be there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
You know, I would love to go meet him. Brett Breeding is gonna be there also. So
Superwoman.
those guys don't hardly come up on conventions, so it'll be cool to meet them.
Now wait, what is Michael Cray? Who the?
I don't know.
He looks like
Yeah.
Hager from Final Fight.
Storm time.
Final fight.
Yeah. And we'll just go with Wonder Woman, and that's it. All right.
Wonder Woman is a good book. I'm tired of this one guy shitting on Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I forget.
All right,
Let's go to Marvel and then see the Better Minds.
Let's go to Marvel before the fanboys get all uptight because
but
God forbid.
You didn't show Wonder Woman
What?
real quick. What was Wonder Woman?
No, you
Yes,
showed
I
Wonder
did.
Woman.
I showed
Oh,
Wonder
you did.
Woman.
she had the line on
slow.
her
I
head.
did.
This
I'm
arc
sorry.
was good. The arc was shitty,
I'm
but this arc.
slow.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right,
Oh,
your Marvel fucks. Here we go.
oh, but the Walking
Hey,
Dead,
I like
Youngblood.
Marvel.
Yeah, okay, we're skipping all the Walking Dead and everything because the Marvel people are impatient because God forbid if we should go by alphabet. All right, geez. Anyway,
Well, listen, all the Wolverine sucks. I don't care.
No, show the Walking Dead variants coming out for Image, right?
fine. Let's get to the Walking Dead. There is no
I just
Walking
want-
Dead book coming out.
No, they
Oh,
doing Walking Dead cover swipes. You
Oh,
know,
for crying out loud.
Just show the one for
Okay.
Youngblood. That's the better looking one.
yeah, the Youngblood and
The
Wicked
Youngblood.
Divine.
What the fuck is it?
It's at the
There it goes.
Youngblood.
Yeah, Youngblood.
Yeah, that's the swipe of issue 150.
Hmm.
Which is the
Wicked
swipe of
Divine.
issue 1.
Yeah.
Lightfield did it. Oh shit.
See, his feet ain't bad.
His feet. Yeah, no, his feet ain't bad. Okay, so where are we at? So we showed that one. That's the regular cover. This is the variant.
No, don't buy that.
Yeah, that's the 3D cover.
Yeah, 3D covers.
Buy the regular cover. It has the
Lenticular.
stamp in it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you know
Look how many.
they don't look
The
what is that?
lenticulars don't have the stamp. So if you collect the
Right,
stamp,
stats card. Yeah.
don't get that.
Really? This is a cover?
That's dumb.
Yeah, but those are funny. Those are funny. The Ghost Rider one was funny.
All right.
Corner box head thing.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling those.
Amazing Spider-Man, renew your vows. Didn't they renew their vows? They're doing it again? I don't know.
They
I don't
did it again.
You made it ongoing.
I don't read. God damn.
The best series in
Alex
the world.
Ross
'cause
cover.
Alex Ross is in it.
Alex Ross cover. Amazing Spider-Man. 789. We're going back to the original numbers now, right? With
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
79.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's funny, the T-shirt variant. I used to have that shirt a long time ago.
This is the 3D cover. So this is the Alex Ross
Yeah.
3D cover. So that's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
probably
They had the art. They had the artwork for that on sale at New York Comic Con.
Yep, they
Yes.
did $200.
Blank cover for
Line
your
cover. I might
sketches.
get that band cover. I'm gonna get all three of them.
Steve Ditko T-shirt cover, $51, and it's all yours.
I used to have
Steve
that shirt.
Ditko, but I've hand drawn that.
Nope, you're paying $50 for a copy.
Boo.
Ooh, all right, Daredevil.
Daredevil. When's Daredevil going back to original?
Yeah, I know. We're still on Daredevil 27, so I guess they're not doing that for a while.
Daredevil's good though. Like
Here we go. How to draw Daredevil. All right. Defenders,
Ew.
number 6.
Don't read that.
Don't read that.
Especially because Deadpool's on it, because that's not gonna make the story any more interesting.
And this is the 3D cover, so I guess it's that cover and then this.
And they even go back to original numbering. What the hell? They forgot that Defenders was ongoing.
Don't know, man.
But they're not doing it for all. They're not doing it for all their books.
Well, you know what? Too bad. They're gonna have to.
Damn, you sound just like your father.
The Despicable. Yeah. Now, see, they're doing Deadpool 287. Despicable Deadpool. All right.
Yeah, it is Despicable books.
All right. Here's the 3D cover.
I hate that cut.
Yeah.
Oh man, it only works with Punisher and Spider-Man. I hate all
I
that.
wish they would have had Rob Liefeld draw that cover because it probably would have.
Nah, I think that cover looks pretty good. Yeah.
No, I don't like that artist.
I'm not feeling it.
They still doing the UPC label variants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn, those variants are gonna be worth. They're gonna turn that variant into its own book.
That's a pretty cool cover, but of course that one's the $35 cover.
Putting them in the arm bar of death.
All right. Falcon.
Why would they
1.
give him his own?
Because they're making another volume 2.
Because Falcon's no longer Captain America. And
yeah, Captain America's back,
he's pretty popular now. And plus it's also the Avengers movie tie-in thing.
Oh yeah, it's true. Well, I've read the preview for the book and I didn't really care for it.
I mean, he's not a bad character. I like him, but I like him better as Captain America.
Okay, and Alex Ross cover. This is $120.
For Alex Ross, it's worth it.
102.
102. Yeah, if you get it online.
That's
Okay.
That's like
Third
59
printing,
now.
third printing. Gwenpool. This is still going.
Ugh. Kill that guy.
Get rid
Oh
of it.
my god.
Why couldn't she just be a character on the freaking cover?
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to skip over Gwenpool and we got to go to Jeff's favorite.
Yeah, screw her.
Oh, give me a
Oh my
break,
god,
Jeff.
that's horrible, man. Jeff, you really
Read the
Yeah, I know, it's the
description.
title, man.
Oh my god, Jeff,
Read the description. It's
Hold
funny.
on.
All
Okay,
right,
all right.
the story is not bad. The story is not bad. The art
if you want to throw it away, if you want to throw away your money, just throw it over here.
Yeah, the artist,
All right,
they get Mike Diodato to draw the first 5 pages, and then the last like 20 or so pages is some like stupid artist.
Yeah, but the story is not bad. The story is not bad. It's just the art. If you could go past the art and just read it for the story, it's not a bad book.
I don't like this.
Then
All
you don't need to read a comic book. Then make it into a novel.
Look, it's
All right, let me read the description. Shush. Let me read. This is kind of funny, which is right. Jen Walters here, asking you kindly to pre-order your copy of Hulk number 11, or else I'll come to your shop, rip up all your issues of Astonishing X-Men number 1. The last page reveal won't be so revealing when it's shredded onto the floor. What? No, I'm not deflecting. Yes, the events of last arc were challenging, but I'm fine. Listen, I just told you I am fine. If you keep asking me, you make me mad, and you won't like me when I'm mad. Wow.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? She's at least they go into her roots. She's the original
4-4
character 4-4 breaker before Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
So in case people didn't know that. Yeah,
that was pretty cool. She would also be doing the shops a favor by ripping up all those Astonishing X-Men too.
Inhumans, Once and Future Kings.
Yeah, always reading that.
This one sold out. This one sold, I guess, because of the cover.
Stephanie Hands with the.
But I don't like the cover because she looked like a little kid.
She looked like she was going on vacation.
Seriously.
This is
No, it's a cartoon tie-in. Cosmo.
Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel.
Look, this is
Tim
two
says
Marvel
trading
people want to
markets
read.
with
Miss
WLC.
Marvel and.
You know, Tim can keep on trading me all he wants. If he keeps on forgetting, I have a no fucking trade clause. So, you know, you got to. What's the saying in Goodfellas? Fuck you, pay me.
Rocket. Run away.
Yeah, man.
Who's reading it?
Oh.
Devil's Dinosaur. No, Runaways. I'm sorry.
Devil's Raptor. Star Wars.
Right.
So Dr. Afrin, who's reading that?
Yeah.
That's the only bad Star Wars book.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of the Dr. Aphra
Yeah,
solo tie. I liked her in the first volume of Vader.
No, don't pick that. Ew, nobody's reading.
Don't put that. The unbeatable Squirrel.
Yeah, she's fighting Ultron.
No.
It's fighting Ultron. Uncanny Avenger.
Nobody's reading that.
Okay.
No, but the variant is.
Somebody's reading that.
I like that skull.
There you go.
Bring back Uncanny X-Men and stop.
That's the homage cover. Damn, I have the issue too.
Yeah.
I can't remember the number. It's an
Yeah,
Avengers.
the regular cover looks better than that.
And you notice that those cards variants are pretty popular.
Yeah.
So, Human Torch. Why is he on the cover? I have no idea.
They're just making headshots for people to waste their money on the same goddamn book with different
Why didn't
covers.
they put like Rogue on that cover? Human Torch is going to be on the other freaking book.
I
know. So you can buy both.
That cover's dope. That's
a nice cover, and it's one cover. Holy shit! How the hell did Marvel let that lapse? Holy crap!
and you know what?
And the covers with a Wolverine.
And also the Weapon X story's been good too. So I've been reading it. Yeah, it's really good. That's worth a pickup.
That book sucks. I'm sorry. Both of the X-Men books were crap.
And that's the 3D cover of it.
Yeah, that's a swipe
cover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a long shot.
Headshot.
Boom.
And the T-shirt variant.
And the T-shirt variant.
Got the Kirby.
And black and white.
Yeah, that's Arthur Adams.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, I think. Unless there's any.
And that's it. And zombies assemble. Okay, we'll just end it. Oh my
What
lord!
the hell's Ash doing in a skirt on the cover of a freaking?
I don't know.
That looks like anime, straight up anime.
I don't know.
Pokemon.
I know. All right, done.
Yeah, I know we didn't go through Independence, but we're gonna call it. It's already.
Yeah, it's a little late.
It's already a little late. We all gotta work tomorrow. Let me turn the camera back on. Take that. Yeah. All right. So again, I want to thank everyone in the chat for joining us. You guys got any final thoughts and shout outs to anybody in particular y'all want to
only read Venom and Jessica Jones and Spider-Man, and that's it. Those are the only good books in Legacy. Don't read nothing else.
Yeah.
That's my final thoughts.
Well, I just want to say, even though it might sound like we was nitpicking about the con, the con was fun. It really was fun.
That's the main point. Did you guys have a good time? That's what I wanted to ask Manny before he took off.
Oh, and shout out to Kyle Walker. Today's his birthday, so happy birthday, man!
Shout out.
Oh, nice! Happy birthday, Kyle!
Happy birthday!
What about you, Carlos? Any final thoughts?
No, I definitely had a good time at the con, and hopefully next year will be just as good or even better.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully next year I can make it, and it'll be better also. But next year I want to do a little different. I'm not gonna go there and chase a bunch of signatures. I'm not gonna do that. I think that'll just spoil the con. What I'm gonna go there is really, I want to go there and just mess around with people and and record and see whatever sites they have in there, whatever displays they got, and really taking the con in that way. You know,
I'm getting all the
Vinny?
giveaways. Okay,
Yeah.
I want me one of them conference freaking 5,000
yeah,
over.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend my time
Promos.
just online waiting. Yeah, pick
Right.
up promos and see what's going on and enjoy it that way. Talk to the people, you know, and things like that. All right, Marky, what about you? Anything last you got to say?
Nothing. I was just, this is all basically your guys' show because I wasn't there, E wasn't there. So just
Yeah.
listening to you guys about the New York City Comic Con. So it was great listening to all your stories. We had a Manny minute. I have lost my job, so there will be no more Murky minutes.
We had a
but anyway,
30 minutes.
Manny 30 minutes. Yeah, true,
Yeah.
very true. But
That's
anyway,
a Manny moment.
the big shout out I want to give to is Carlos and Jeff, because I gave them some books to do, and Jeff, he told me what happened. Everybody decided to only sign for 2 minutes and take off and whatever. But Carlos got all my stuff done, so I want to thank you, brother, for running yourself around. And I know you enjoy doing that, but I really appreciate it that you did get that stuff signed.
No problem, bro. No problem.
And Jeff, thank you for giving me that fucked up John Byrne Star Trek. I'll take it. But no, it's cool. No, because honestly, John Byrne is probably going to watch this and he's going to see my face. And when I do eventually meet him to sign that Superman 22, he's going to be like, "Oh, you're that motherfucker from that show. Go fuck yourself." And I'm like, "Fuck, at least I got a Star Trek book."
Well, you know what? I could always give this book to TiVo. TiVo's a big Star Trek fan.
Oh no, yeah. He's already pissed off at me that I sent him a book to get signed by a Star Trek guy. But anyway,
because Star Trek versus Star Wars is coming out, so
Marty, I'm not. You know what? I am not going on YouTube until that shit's over with, because I will not deal with that. That will be crazy. I'll lose my mind and the rest of my hair. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat because I'm on my own Wi-Fi and I don't want to crap out. So thanks for watching.
All right, so I want to give a quick shout out to Frederick York. He was the one that he gave me the two passes for Comic-Con, and I wasn't able to go, so I gave one to Jeff and I gave one to Carlos, so that's how they was able to go. And we did get you something. As soon as I get it from Manny, it's gonna be shipped out to you. Also, just to remind everybody, there's a few shows coming on this week. Wednesday, I think Marky, Tim, Marty, Ray, they're gonna have their Lord of the Long Box show on Wednesday, right? And then also check out the Great Legend. This past weekend he had another auction, and I actually watched it. It took me like 2 days to watch it. It was like 3 hours long, but
missed it.
even though it's an auction, it's still a fun show. It was funny, because his commentating and everything is hilarious.
Damn, I missed it.
We gotta get on his auction show.
Yeah, it's really, a lot of good deals, man.
Eli, you got to get on his auction show. You had a whole shitload of books that you were trying to sell.
I had a crap ton of books, and people came, but that's kind of my fault.
You got to say fuck eBay. I mean, not fuck eBay. Fuck Facebook. You got to go on the
Facebook
Legend.
sucks.
Yeah,
check out the Great Legend. Yeah, and he streams live all the time, so I don't even know I know his Saturday auctions are every other Saturday or something like that. 10 o'clock at night. He does it late.
I gotta wait for another Saturday.
He streams all the time, so just go to his channel. He'll let you know what he's doing on a daily basis. Also this Thursday, I believe, is Jesse Comic Conversations, and every Sunday 9 p.m. is Undisputed Frost. We're all about comics. So there's a lot of good stuff to watch out throughout the weekend. Every show is a little different, you know what I mean? And then that Point Two crew does things, but they don't have a schedule. They just pop up whenever they feel like it. So look out for them. And that's it, guys. Until next time. Peace.
Later.